I'm down, I get real down. But when I'm high and I come down, I get angry. Baby, believe me, I could love you just like that, but I could leave you just as fast. But you don't judge me, as if you did, baby, I judge you too. Yeah, you don't judge me, 'cause you see from all the same point of view. Yeah, I got issues, but you got them too. So give your soul to me and I'll give mine to you. Let's get the glory of all the problems, 'cause we could be kind, but it takes so long. Yeah, I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you. You do things on purpose. You get mad and you break things. Feel bad, try to fix things, but you're perfect. Probably why you're circuit. Got hands like an ocean. Push you out, pull you back in. But you don't judge me, as if you did, baby, I would judge you too. No, you don't judge me, 'cause you see from all the same point of view. 'Cause I got issues, and you got them too. So give yours all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Let's get the glory of all the problems, 'cause we could be kind of love that takes so long. I got issues, and one of them is how bad I need you.
Thank you very much, everyone. I'd like to thank all the volunteers who helped make this happen. So thank you all for your hard work, and just greatly appreciated. You know, just coming out here in various parts of the community, really just kind of saying that every community is important. Just telling people just come on out and have a bit of a good time. Sometimes we, feed people who every community member, it doesn't matter where you're from. As long as you want to come out and have a good time, all the food is free, obviously. And I just leave you with one final thought. My mother, when we were younger, we couldn't afford a lot of things, and it was sometimes very difficult. And in 1988, the House of Commons voted to eliminate child poverty. And it was supposed to happen by the year 2000, and as you can tell, they never really got around to doing anything. But in 2015, we brought in place the Canada Child Benefit, and the Canada Child Benefit goes to 15,710 children in Winnipeg Centre, and it has lifted 300,000 children out of poverty in Canada. We have now the lowest rates of child poverty in Canadian history. Before, what the government would do in the province of Manitoba or any other government, they would, if you received income from one source or one level of government for your kids, they would claw it back on the other hand. And so I had many, many discussions with the finance minister in Ottawa. At the finance committee, I wouldn't shut up. I kept asking the questions of the deputy finance minister, of the finance minister, of the parliamentary budget officer, and others who were coming to testify, asking them if they're going to change this rule. And the finance minister eventually said, you know what, I'm going to go with all the other finance ministers at our annual meeting. I will raise it, and we will try and get that changed. And thankfully, they removed that rule, so that means we actually lift kids out of poverty. We don't just pay governments. We actually give the monies to the children to lift them up. And because, if we can do right by our children, even though ourselves we might not be, perfect or, as good as we can possibly be, our children have the absolute full potential in our society to make the world a better place. And so, part of the mandate that each and every one of us that we all have is to make the world a better place, and we can do that through the children of our society. And so, give them the opportunities to pay for that bread and that milk, pay for those shoes, pay for the apartment. So anyways, thank you very much for your support, your love, your care, and your protection. God bless each and every one of you, because we're all important. And if you want to pop in the office, say hello. You can come in anytime. I'm always there. Anyways, tapoyaki kitwam, hi.